welcome to Anjali Media.
A young lady in Lahore, Pakistan, escaped lynching from a mad, charged crowd for wearing a dress that had Arabic writing on it. The crowd took the Arabic writing on the dress as verses from the Quran, and they attacked the restaurant where this young lady was dining with one of her family members. The crowd attacked the restaurant and demanded that the lady be handed over to them because she had committed blasphemy for wearing this dress that had Quranic verses written on it. However, the dress did not have any Quranic verses written on it. The words on the dress were just designed with Arabic calligraphy. These charged mad extremists attacked the restaurant and demanded that the lady be brought out so that she could be shot. One of the attackers indeed had a pistol with him, and he was demanding that the girl come out so that he could shoot her because she had committed blasphemy. The restaurant owner and the shop owners around tried to protect the girl, but all in vain because the overcharged crowd with insanity and stupidity, which is a hallmark of these extremists, did not listen and continued to demand that the lady be handed over to them. They even demanded that the lady took off her dress so that she could be paraded. This is nothing new. This has always been happening. Once a person has been charged with blasphemy, that person will be taken out, brutally beaten up, and then killed or even burnt alive. These hounds thirsty for her blood came charging and screaming and shouting that she be lynched publicly, as is the norm of this society. The crowd did not realize that these are not Quran verses, so much so for their knowledge of their own religion and the Quran. Yet these were the religious leaders who teach Quran and lead prayers. How could they not realize that these are not Quran verses but just simple Arabic words or calligraphy, which was designed as Ramadan collection for the upcoming Ramadan month? This dress was designed somewhere in some Arab state and had been imported by cloth markets in Pakistan. Now the question again comes up. Why are these mad, religiously charged men never brought to book? Why are they left alone? The charge was brought against this young lady. She was huddled in a corner for the fear of her life, trembling with fear because she could be lynched any moment publicly after being brutally beaten up or even burnt alive. Thankfully, a brave police woman, ASP Shehrbano Naqvi, arrived and took control of the situation, rushing into the restaurant, protecting and taking her safely out. However, later, the lady was made to apologize for a crime that she even hadn't committed. Yet she did apologize for the safety of her life. But why did she have to apologize when she hadn't committed any crime? Yet she did for the fear of her life. But the question is, why weren't these people who accused her falsely taken into custody, or why weren't they charged? This is the biggest issue with the blasphemy law. Those who accuse others of blasphemy, even falsely, and mostly it is falsely, they get away without being charged. However, in the meantime, the accused might be lynched, burnt alive, or put into the prison. That is the problem with 295C blasphemy law in Pakistan. Nobody dares to talk about it. Nobody wants to change any legislation about it because everybody is just too afraid. But this is a fire that will consume not only the minorities, not only the Christians and the Hindus or other minorities. This is the law that will consume everyone indiscriminately. Christians, Muslims, minorities, as well as the majority Muslims. This law must be discussed in the legislature. If it can be made by legislator, it can also be discussed. And the Western world doesn't give a damn about the blasphemy law. All they do is express their condemnation, but this madness keeps going on and nobody dares talk about it. Even this video that I'm making now is going to receive a very, very negative press from Muslim extremists, blaming and condemning and accusing and using bad, abusive language, because that's all they can do. They cannot discuss it, they cannot talk about it, and all they can do is curse and abuse. But I assure everyone, this is a fire that will consume everyone. It will not spare anyone if this law is not modified, amended, or discussed in the legislature. This law has taken many innocent lives and will take many more. No matter who they are, they can be non-Muslims and they will also be Muslims. This madness has to stop. The Western world becomes very excited about human rights when it's a matter of other places, but this sword of injustice that keeps dangling on the minorities and even on the majority, somebody has to talk about it. Somebody has to take some bold steps and stop this madness, because in this modern world, no civilized nation can uphold such madness, because this law never gets to be fulfilled according to its terms and conditions. The mob always takes the control, lynches the accused in the streets, drags the bodies, burns the bodies, tortures and murders. Thankfully, this brave police officer, Shehrbano Naqvi, came in time and rescued this poor victim. Salute to this brave woman. The newly elected Chief Minister of Punjab province, Maryam Nawaz, has said that I will call this police officer to my office and congratulate her. How strange. The courage and bravery that this police officer has displayed deserves much more than that. What she has done, even no male police officer would have done. What the Chief Minister needs to do, and being a woman, she needs to go to this police officer's office, her police station, her precinct, congratulate her there and appreciate her bravery and courage. We at Injili Media salute this brave lady. Thank you very much, ASP Shehrbano Naqvi. God bless you. You have set a wonderful example of bravery, of standing up for what is right and protecting a poor victim of blasphemy law. A law that has taken so many lives just because nobody wants to talk about it and nobody wants to make any amends in it. Once again, ASP Shehrbano, God bless you and God bless your service for Pakistan. We need many more like you. And finally, at the end, look at this picture where an Arabian celebrity belonging to the royal family is wearing a dress which has written on it the most important religious slogan of Islam, the Kalma Tayyibah, the most important article of faith for every Muslim. Isn't this blasphemy? But none of the Pakistani clerics or Pakistani public condemn this act. All they do is come out against the vulnerable minorities or the people they think they can easily attack and suppress. What a hypocrisy.